now joined by our race winner, Brad Keselowski, driver of the number 22 SKF Discount Tire Ford, and his winning crew chief, Jeremy Bolins. Great run by you guys tonight, Brad. Incredible battles on the track with both Kevin and Kyle. Talk a little bit about your pass for the lead and winning tonight's race.
Absolutely. Well, first off, obviously we had a pretty decent car to sit on the pole, and weren't quite where we wanted to be in the middle section, but Jeremy did the right things to get us where we needed to be there at the end. Jeremy, this guy here. And we had a fast car at the end. It was just a matter of putting the right position and, capitalizing on opportunities. And I got a small opportunity when Kyle bobbled down in 3 and 4 and just used it to get a run to take the lead going into turn 1 with, I guess it would have been about 9 to 10 to go, and that was all she wrote.
All right, Jeremy, talk a little bit about your race tonight, the calls you made from pit road, and winning tonight's race.
It's been a long day. The nationwide race here, you're here all day, so you practice, qualify. It's you kind of get it all in one big shot. So, like you said, we got a little too free at the middle part of the race, and I kind of noticed that I felt like it was cooling off, and we need to take a bigger swing at it. So, it was really, I got to give some credit to the two guys. I heard them do some things in practice and, said, hey, that might work for us. We kind of combined a couple changes on that last run, and as soon as it took off, I felt like we had a car good enough to win the race, and he did a great job getting through traffic and getting around those guys and made some great passes.
All right, we'll go ahead and open up for questioning. If you have a question for Brad or Jeremy, please raise your hand and state your affiliation. Quiet group here tonight. Anybody? Okay, let's start. We'll start with Dustin, and then we'll come to you.
Dustin Long, MRN. When you talk about that bobble that Kyle had, from your perspective, what does that look like? What do you see? And I guess it's almost you feel like boom, that's your moment. You've got to make the move, or did you feel like you could do something in the last few laps?
Well, I knew we had a pretty strong car at the end. I think Kevin had really good long run speed. We had a great short run speed, and the race came down to a short run. So we were able to maintain track position, do the things we needed to do to be in position to strike. And when the opportunity came, and like I said, Kyle's back just slipped out a little bit, and he had to correct it, and he just lost enough speed for me to make the run. So I don't know, maybe that's a little too technical, but that's how racing works for sure.
Okay.
Brad, Charlie Loeffler, Richmond Suburban Newspapers. What's it like driving a race like this when you've got two aggressive drivers like Harvick and Busch in front and behind you?
Well, you're racing the best. If you make a mistake, they're going to beat you. They both almost did. But, you just try to run a mistake-free race and just look for opportunity. And when it comes, you got to strike, and you'll probably only get one shot at it. So, that's good, though. I like racing guys like Kevin and Kyle because they're the best, and when you beat them, you've done it right.
All right. Okay, Stan.
Brad, Cup drivers have often talked about the fact that, I don't learn a lot as far as the cars are concerned in these races. But based on what you just said, it does sound like you learn a lot about racing that makes you better and better and better against your competitors on a Saturday or a Sunday, whatever day the Sprint Cup race is.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know what your question is.
I guess the question is that accurate? You don't learn so much about the car per se that you can transfer to your Cup car, but you do learn a tremendous amount about your competition that you'll see.
Well, I guess running a nationwide race to me would be like opening up a Sports Illustrated magazine. At the end of the day, you don't know what you're going to learn about sports, but you're going to learn something. And it could be something procedural, it could be something personality with the drivers, it could be something about yourself, or it could be something about the car. You don't know what, but you're pretty confident when you open up you're going to learn something, and that's how I feel when I run a nationwide race.
All right, any additional questions for Jeremy or Brad? All right, congratulations, guys. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks. Thank you, guys. Thank you.